Hello, Tanmay, Ans, Elizabeth, Harshita, Imran, Nishant, Alok, Aman Singh, Ashad, Ashwant, Chetana, Janeshwari, Ila, Daud, Mahak, Nitish, Ritvik, Shashita, Sanchit, Sange, Shimran, Tamanna, Tanmay, Tanvi. Yeah, Alok. Actually, I sent few answers, but I'm unable to find out few more answers, right? So those who have not received yet, please send me again. Right? Ritvik, I sent you. Ritvik, yes. So Alok, आप मुझे भेज दीजिए. Sai, okay. Whomsoever has not received till today, just you resend me. Okay. And I told you that I'll find your Alka. I didn't actually search you. By that time, actually, I had to start this class. Mahak, just resend it. Alka, if you can, it will be better for me to find out immediately and then send you back. Okay, sir. Yeah. So just you check that mail and then resend it. When I become late, by 10 days, you just give me a gentle reminder. Okay, so that I can just immediately check and send it to you. Otherwise, बहुत सारे मेल आते एक दिन में. I am unable to find out. So, are you ready for test tomorrow? Everyone? Anki? Ready? Sai, Shashita, Shidhi Reddy, Tamanna, Tanve, Nitesh, Daud, Imran, Ila. Right? Ans, prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Yes. On portal and this at same time. 2:10. So by 2 o'clock, you'll get your question paper and then you solve it. Okay, so there will be 30 questions. How much time you need for that? Only objective, Chetana. Only objective. कितने समय चाहिए? नहीं, अभी शुरू नहीं किया है पढ़ाना, अभी शुरू करेंगे. No, 36 minutes. Alka, restrict yourself within the time limit. Okay, yes. So practice from today itself. Yeah. Yes, Daud, बोलिए.
सर कल के टेस्ट में सब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चन अलग से नहीं रहेगा,
ओनली ऑब्जेक्टिव. सब्जेक्टिव आप लोग का ठीक है, ठीक चल रहा है, राइट? सो आई एम लिटिल बिट कॉन्फिडेंस ऑन योर सब्जेक्टिविटी. You're writing good answer and gradually you will write answer. The subjective is a subjective, but objective ऐसा है कि आप कितना भी प्रैक्टिस कर ले फिर भी मिस्टेक करने की प्रोबेबिलिटी रहती है, right? So there will be frequent objective question answer practice, right? So weekly, sometimes 10 दिन के बाद आपको आपका टेस्ट होगा. Depends on कैसे हम स्पीड जा रहे हैं पढ़ने में. अगर हम स्पीड जाएंगे तो थोड़ा जल्दी होगा, नहीं आराम से तो फिर आराम से होगा. कुछ तो खत्म होना चाहिए, राइट? ताकि मैं आपका क्वेश्चन बना सकूं, आपको दे सकूं. कुछ क्वेश्चंस में क्लास में ही प्रैक्टिस करा लेता हूं आपसे, राइट? सो प्रैक्टिस शुड बी रेगुलर एक्टिविटी along with study. Ready? So now I should start teaching you, and I hope you all are ready to discuss with me. So today I told you to read Article 14 and come. So who will read Article 14? Who will read Article 14? Ankarlan, are you there? Not yet? Yes, you are there. Okay. Okay. Gunjan, are you there? Yeah, Gunjan is there. I'll take time to remember everyone. Sahil is there. I should know, no? At least I should know your name. Chetna, Ashwant, Ritvik, Aryan, Imran, Aman. Imran is there, right? Imran? Imran, are there? Alka. Yes, Alka, go ahead. You must have,
Yes, sir.
bear act with yourself. Okay,
Good
read it.
afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Sir, Article 14 states that equality before law. The state shall not deny to any person equality before the law or the equal protection of the laws within the territory of India.
Yeah, yeah. So the Article 14 says that the state shall not deny to any person equality before the law or the equal protection of laws within the territory of India. Right? So this is article. Good afternoon, Atil. This is the article, and you have to, if you read twice, thrice, or 5 times or 10 times, no, it will come to you. Okay, so there is no alternative to remember articles. कोई capsule नहीं है मेरे पास. I'll give you some capsule and you have it and then you remember. No, the capsule is, if you read particular article 10 times, I'm assuring you, you will be able to remember it. So 10 times is a mandatory. Okay, yeah. It is a static part. Basically, it is a static part. That's why we have to just read it 10 times. And when we will go for revision, then you have to read 1 or 2 times. Then you will be remembering those all articles. At least 100 articles you must remember. I'll tell you. But ये जो fundamental right है उसमें सब article आपको याद रखना है. Not all, Alka, not all. I'll tell you which one is necessary. I'll discuss in the class. Actually, the BEAR Act which I have suggested you, it is, it is for lawyer, right? But we will use it selectively. We will use it selectively, Alka, right? It is good for us also. Exactly, so many notes. So not all notes you need to remember. I'll discuss whatever you need to remember. So Article 14, once more, need to be read. Who will read it? Alok, go ahead. Listen it carefully.
Sir, Article 14 is about right to equality. Equality before law. The state shall not deny to any person equality before the law or the equal protection of the laws within the territory of India.
Right, right. So who just said here? State? I think state is clear. State is, that means executive, the government of India and Parliament of India. The government of state and state legislature, local authority and any authority. Right? The state shall not deny. The state shall not deny, right, to any person equality before the law. Two terms are here explained: equality before the law and equal protection of the law. Right? That we need to discuss. What is this? Equality before the law. So the equality before the law has been borrowed from British constitutional tradition, and equal protection of the law has been borrowed from US. Am I clear? Equality before of the law has British origin, and equal protection of the law has US origin. ये चीज क्लियर हो जाना चाहिए. इक्वल प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ लॉ हमने कहां से लिया है? इक्वल प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ लॉ यूएस से, और इक्वालिटी बिफोर ऑफ लॉ ये हमने यूके से लिया है. ओके, सो व्हाट डज इट मीन बाय इक्वालिटी बिफोर ऑफ लॉ? इक्वालिटी बिफोर ऑफ लॉ मीन्स law is supreme. Law is supreme. There is no person, is beyond the law. Right? So all person, it may be male, female, rich, poor, right? Any ethnic group, all are equal before the law. Law के सामने सब बराबर है. Right? It is a component of the rule of law. Just wait, I'm just telling you. So equality before of the law means absence of any privileges. Whether you are rich doesn't matter. Whether you are a bureaucrat doesn't matter. Whether you are a sweeper doesn't matter. Whether you are any person, right? So equality before the law means law is supreme and all are equal in the eye of the law. Right? सब बराबर है. Law के सामने सब बराबर है. Right? कोई धनी है या गरीब है या कोई ट्राइबल है या कोई किसी के कास्ट आइडेंटिटी है, कोई हिंदू है, मुस्लिम है, सिख है, ईसाई है, all are equal before the law. Right? Law is supreme. Am I making sense? Equality before of law means all are equal before eye of the law. Law is supreme. Okay? So first you need to write in your notes Article 14. Article 14. And you can write it from your ballot. Article 14 says that लिखिए, the state shall, लिख लीजिए, मैं भी लिख देता हूं. The state shall not deny to any person. देखिए यहां पे यूज है person. To any person equality before law or the equal protection of law. Equal protection of law, right, within the territory of India. Within the territory of India. अच्छा, ये आर्टिकल लिख लिया तो बताओ. I hope आप लोगों ने लिख लिया होगा. Your writing is much faster than me, right? Yes. Now, what is equality before the law? लिखिए, what is equality before the law? Yes. Note down. Atik. To write down equality before the law. Equality before law. It refers to supremacy of law. Supremacy of law. It means, right, all are equal in the eye of law. Is it clear? Right? it refers to supremacy of law. It means all are equal in the eye of law. Yes, Nitish.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Sir, I have a question regarding
Yeah,
Article 14.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, yesterday we discussed that judiciary does not come under state as per Article 12.
Right.
And sir, here in Article 14, it is written that the state shall not deny to any person equality
Right.
before the law.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
means, sir, does it mean that before judiciary all are not equal?
Before judiciary, all are not equal. Yes. You
So
can say.
which means that there can be discrimination in respect
Exactly.
to Part 3 with
Yeah,
respect to
yeah.
judiciary.
I'm just will come in the few minutes later. Judiciary can. There's another point: equal protection of law. Judiciary will check whether you are serial killer or you are first-time killer. Are you getting my point? So, or you are a juvenile, right? So, state means executive and legislative authority here. It is. State means here executive and legislative authority of the state.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Right? Not the judiciary.
Okay.
Judiciary to check whether you are able to access these privileges or not.
So
Equality before the law.
Article 14 will not apply to judiciary.
No.
Equality, we cannot ask for equality before the judiciary.
Now you can ask equality from the judiciary. Yes, you can ask. But when you go to the judiciary, when there are certain violation of your rights, right, on the basis of sex, uh, place of birth, caste, community, creed, right, then you go to judiciary. So judiciary of course provides you equality before the law. When the state, here state means legislative and executive part of the government. When we talk government, then of course judiciary comes under the government.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Right. Yes, Ila, go ahead.
Sir,
हाँ.
Sir, I was saying that you told yesterday that the adjudication part of judiciary comes under state. So, sir, उसके according to Article 14 के मतलब equality for law apply हो जाएगा वहाँ पे?
हाँ अप्लाई होगा वहाँ पर. वो जो पार्ट है एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव लेजिस्लेटिव पार्ट, उस पे वो अप्लाई होगा. दैट कम्स अंडर स्टेट, अंडर आर्टिकल 12. वहाँ पर अप्लाई होगा. Okay. There was some noise that was coming from your side, Ila. Yes, noise was there. No problem. No problem. I know today is raining and there is a लिखिए, उसी में लिखिए it has British origin and it is an element of the rule of law. We'll teach you rule of law just after few minutes. First, write the basic features of equality before law. Basic features of equality before law are पहला लिखिए, absence of any special privileges. Absence of any special privileges. in favor of any person. Any person. Right? Second, equal subjection. Equal subjection of all persons to the ordinary law. Third, no person is above the law. No person is above the law. That is, law is supreme. Supreme. इतना लिख लिया तो मुझे बताना. If you're done, then tell me. I'll move little ahead. किसी को कहीं भी confusion हो, अगर किसी ने नहीं लिखा हो, if you have any confusion in any part, any sentence, any point, anywhere, just you ask me. You're most welcome. Yes, Alok.
Sir, sir, I heard that president and governor, they are the persons who cannot be arrested.
अभी बताते, exception बताते, अभी exception बताते, रुको. Wait, yes, you are right. आपने सही पढ़ा है. इतना लिख लिया सभी लोगों ने? Done this part. आलोक लिख लिया आपने? Point 2 is not clear, sir. Okay. Tanvi, point 2 says equal subjection of all persons to the ordinary law. What is ordinary law? Ordinary law means a law made by parliament or state assemblies. So जो भी law state assembly बना रहा है या parliament बना रही है, वो सब पे equally applicable होगा. Like farmers law. Farmers law, since parliament has passed it, it is applicable to all persons, right? All farmers equally. There will be no exceptions in that law, right? So ordinary law means a law passed by the parliament or the state assembly. Okay? Yes. Any more confusion? Last slide ye dekh lo. No person is above the law, and that is law is supreme. It means. Okay, Elizabeth? No, previous one. Okay, this slide just. Yeah, Alka has a verb. Okay, say this. It has British origin and it is an element of the rule of law. Basic features of equality before law are absence of any privilege, special privileges in favor of any person. Done? Okay, I hope you have done. आज खत्म करना है आर्टिकल 14. हाँ, एक आर्टिकल को एक दिन से ज्यादा नहीं. कम से कम एक आर्टिकल तो खत्म करें एक दिन में. I should finish one article at least in a day. Otherwise बोलोगे सर कितना लेट जा रहे हो, अब तो 5-year प्रोग्राम बना रहे हो. हाँ, 5-year प्लानिंग. राइट. सो थोड़ा सा जब टाइम होगा मैं आपको खुद टाइम बताऊंगा कि ओके पूछ लो. सो आई सेड इट इज अ बेसिक एलिमेंट ऑफ रूल ऑफ लॉ. राइट. लिखो व्हाट इज रूल ऑफ लॉ. व्हाट इज रूल ऑफ लॉ. What is rule of law? लिखिए, the concept rule of law was propounded or given, propounded by a British jurist, A.V. Dicey. A.V. Dicey. It means a absence of arbitrary power. Absence of arbitrary power. That means no man can be punished except for a breach of law. It means no person can be punished except for a breach of law. Breach of law. अगर आपने कानून नहीं तोड़ा है तो कोई भी आपको पनिश नहीं कर सकता, राइट? यानी देयर इज नो आर्बिट्ररी पावर. पुलिस ऐसे नहीं बोलेगी अच्छा ऐसे नहीं चलाना है गाड़ी. नो, व्हेन देयर इज अ लॉ, फॉर एग्जांपल आई एम गिविंग यू, देयर आर speed limit on the road, right? In city, I'm talking about city. So if you cross that speed, then you are, of course, you have broken the law, right? Even there is a law for zigzag riding. You cannot ride zigzag your motorbike, right? So, but if there is a, for example, आपको 5 पे ले जाना, आपकी मर्जी है मैं 5 पे चलाऊं, 5 km/h speed पे, nobody is going to punish you. It's your will, because you are not breaking the law. You can ride it, right? So absence of arbitrary power. पुलिस नहीं कह सकती अच्छा 5 पे क्यों चला रहे हो भाई, हम मेरी मर्जी है. If I'm not broken the law, I cannot be punished, right? So police cannot punish me, or a traffic police cannot punish me, right? It's not arbitrary of the power of the traffic police who can suggest me कि कितने पे 20 पे चलाना है या 40 पे चलाना. हाँ, yes, but if you break the law, then you will be punished, or I will be punished. Any person can be punished, right? So absence of arbitrary power, it means no person can be punished except for a breach of law. अगर आपने कानून तोड़ा है तभी आपको पनिशमेंट मिलेगा, राइट? अब फिर अगर कल ये कानून निकल जाए कि ओके यू हैव टू ड्राइव between 5 km to 40 km, then you have to speed up more than 7 km पे आप चला सकते हो, आपकी मर्जी है, right? But you got the idea, अमीशा? जब तक हमने कानून नहीं तोड़ा है तब तक मुझे कोई पनिश नहीं कर सकता, right? No person can be punished except breach of the law. The second point, B, equality before the law. Equality before law. ये already discuss कर दिया है मैंने. We have already discussed it. Equality before law. What does it mean? Right? And C, priority of individual right. The priority of individual right. priority of individual right. In Britain, right, under ordinary law, you have all rights. Okay, and your rights are the basis of any source of the constitution. But in India, if you see the rule of law, point A is followed, point B is followed, but point C is not followed. Because we don't have priority of rights, we have priority of constitution. So rights are given and limited by the constitution. You don't have priority of individual rights. Here in India, we have priority of Indian constitution. So you have right, but within the framework of Indian constitution. आपके पास rights है, but within the संविधान के अधीन. आप संविधान के बाहर नहीं जा सकते, right? And constitution is the source of our rights. It is not our rights which is basis of the Indian constitution. No, it is a constitution which is the source of our rights. Am I making sense? संविधान ही है जो हमारे अधिकार का आधार है. Yes. Priority of individual life, right to life, Article 21. Right, Alka? So our right to life is. Am I clear? Am I making sense or not? Simran, yeah, go ahead, Simran.
Sir, can you explain this, the priority and individual rights through some situation?
Yeah. The priority of rights is given in Britain. I told you this is British origin, right? So in Britain, you have unlimited rights until you have not violated constitution, law, ordinary law. Here you have also, extensive rights under the ordinary law as well as under the constitution. Right, so your rights are limited by constitution. For example, मैं बताता हूँ, ब्रिटेन में कुछ ऐसा UAPA टाइप का नहीं है. आप UAPA, unrestricted, UAPA, right? Or sedition. Have you heard of sedition? Yeah. So there is no such law. Right, in Britain. अभी पढ़ाऊंगा, जब आर्टिकल 19 पढ़ाऊंगा तो डिटेल में पढ़ाऊंगा ये दोनों लॉ. ठीक है अमीशा, अभी बस इतना जान लीजिए कि ब्रिटेन में ऐसा कुछ लॉ नहीं है जो ऑर्डिनरी पर्सन्स को रिस्ट्रिक्ट करता है. यहां पर हमारे पास रिस्ट्रिक्ट करने के लिए दो चीजें हैं, एक तो लॉ है, दूसरा कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन है. बट ब्रिटेन में केवल लॉ है, और लॉ के अलावा वहां पे क्या है? प्रायोरिटी ऑफ इंडिविजुअल राइट. बट यहां पर राइट्स इंडिविजुअल का प्रायोरिटी नहीं है. यहां पर हमारे पास कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में आर्टिकल 19 में बहुत सारे रिस्ट्रिक्शंस हैं. इवन यू कैन नॉट गिव हेट स्पीच और एनी स्पीच व्हिच सीम्स टू बी हेट or can be violation of the harmony, right? So here in India, we have limited by the law, our rights are limited by the law, and also our rights are limited by the Indian constitution, right? We have right to speak, but we don't have right to speak anything. There are reasonable restrictions. अगर आपके बोलने से अगर माहौल खराब हो जाता है, वहां पे वायलेंस हो जाता है, वायलेंस हो जाता है, you will be put behind the bar, right? किसने पूछा था?
Understood, sir.
Understood? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, if you got it, then fine. सिमरन ने, हाँ. चलिए अब हम आते हैं इक्वल प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ लॉ. जी निशान, कुछ पूछना है पूछिए, अनम्यूट कीजिए और पूछिए।
Hello, sir.
जी जी।
Sir,
Yes.
recently in Maharashtra, one politician speak against CM.
Yeah.
That's example.
Yeah, I know that politicians, and he was behind the bar for a moment.
CM को ऐसा
Yeah,
बोला।
yes. So, what do you want to ask? You want to ask my opinion, or do you want to ask you want to relate here?
No, sir, I want to relate here.
Okay. So, did he violate law?
Yes, sir.
Did he violate law? Right. So if he, and that who will actually judge whether he had violated law or not? It's the judiciary, right? It's a judiciary who will actually interpret the law, even law. Now I'm coming to, without commenting on that, I'm coming to equal protection of law. Equal protection of law. लिखिए, इक्वल प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ लॉ। एक चीज मैंने नहीं लिखा है, 1 मिनट, 1 मिनट, एक चीज और लिख लेना। लिखिए, द इक्वालिटी बिफोर लॉ is a negative right. Negative right. Right? ये लिख देना बस। Equality before law is a negative right. Now, just ये लिख लेना। Equality before law is a negative right. Now come to equal protection of law. It says that not, all persons should be treated equally. For example, if I am a, मेरे से कुछ एक्सीडेंट हो जाता है, कोई इंसान मर जाता है, right? If I kill someone but by accident, but if someone is a serial killer, should I and that serial killer should be punished equally? Tell me. Yes. So here that is equal protection of law. Yes, equal person should be considered with equal circumstances. Equality of treatment under equal circumstances. For example, if I kill someone or a child kills someone, should I, a child, should be treated equally? No. Right? Right. So that is equal protection of law. Right? Okay, there is a punishment, but punishment will vary, depends on circumstances. कि किसने मारा है और क्यों मारा है. Right? Have you heard of killing in defense, self-defense? There are so many charges killing in the self-defense. Right? So in self-defense, anyone can kill anyone. अगर मुझे कोई मारने आता है और मुझे पता है कि he will kill me, yes, in response I may kill him. वही तो होगा, otherwise मैं तो गया. Or everyone has to preserve themselves. It is a natural right. Everyone has, right to preserve herself or himself. Right? So everyone has right to preserve himself or herself. In self-defense, you can kill anyone, but in self-defense, ऐसा नहीं कि कुछ हो जाए और फिर बता मैंने self-defense में किया था. No. कानून के हाथ बहुत लंबे होते हैं. सुना है ये? आपको फंसा लेगा. You have to prove. Yes? Okay. So equal protection of law, it has it has origin from the US law. It has origin from the US law. It has following features. It has following features. First, A, कुछ हमारा भी है या नहीं? क्या आतिल? सब कुछ आपका है? क्या चाहिए आपको बताइए? It has, yes, it is yours. Yeah, it is your constitution. It is my constitution. It is everyone's constitution, right? So I should follow similar rights as you follow. I should not violate your rights as well. I should exercise my rights, but I should not violate your rights. Fine. अब लिखिए, it has, लिखिए, following features. लिखिए, the equality of treatment. Equality of treatment. The equality of treatment under equal circumstances. Right? And juvenile court. Have you heard of juvenile court? The juvenile court is based on this. Right? Okay, very good. So it has following features: the equality of treatment under equal circumstances. B, treating like alike. It means similar application of the law to all persons under similar circumstances or similar situation. जैसे को तैसा नहीं है, थोड़ा सा जैसे को तैसा मतलब ये होता है कि आपका आंख कोई निकाले तो आप भी उसी का आंख निकाल ले. It is a different concept, right? आपका कोई दांत निकाल ली तो आपने भी उसका दांत निकाल लिया. Right? हाँ. Yes. And this is not a good concept, eye for an eye. अगर मान लीजिए आपने मेरी आंखें निकाली तो फिर आपकी भी आंखें निकाली जाएगी, और जिसने आपकी आंखें निकाली उसकी भी आंखें निकाली जाएगी, और ये अगर सीरीज चला तो सब अंधे हो जाएंगे हम लोग, है ना? So that is not good law. Now third, or C, देखिए, it is a positive right. It is a positive right. All right. Why it is positive right? Because there is a consideration of circumstances. Right? So here पहले वाले में क्या था, इक्वालिटी बिफोर लॉ में कि मेल और फीमेल दोनों इक्वली ट्रीटेड होंगी, बट यहां पर क्या है कि नहीं, मेल और फीमेल को इक्वली ट्रीट नहीं किया जाएगा. राइट? या बुजुर्ग और यंग को इक्वली ट्रीट नहीं किया जाएगा, या बच्चे और बुजुर्ग को इक्वली ट्रीट नहीं किया जाएगा. Why, Shashita? Because a woman has different body structure, right? women should not be put along with the male. Shashita, women should not put behind the bar along with the male. There should be female, jail, right? So here's the equality violation. Yes, right? A child should not be treated like a young person, or first time killer should not be treated like a serial killer, right? So there is always here a positive thing. यानी कि फर्स्ट अगर पहली बार का किलर है, अगर आप उसको मौका देंगे तो वो अपने आप में रिफॉर्म कर लेगा, राइट? सो दिस इज पॉजिटिव. लाइक एक बच्चे ने कुछ कर दिया, अगर बच्चे को मौका मिले वो बड़े जगह समझ आ जाए और फिर वो क्राइम में इन्वॉल्व नहीं होगा. Okay, so is it clear? Fine. अगर ये क्लियर है तो एक्सेप्शन टू द इक्वालिटी जो आलोक कह रहा था, आलोक आपने सही पढ़ा है. अब लिखिए एक्सेप्शंस ऑफ आर्टिकल 14. Exceptions of Article 14. Of Article 14. ये बड़ा ही ग्रैंड आर्टिकल है. आर्टिकल एक्सेप्शंस ऑफ आर्टिकल 14. लिखिए पहला आर्टिकल 361. पढ़िएगा क्या है ये. आर्टिकल 361 कहता है कि प्रेसिडेंट एंड गवर्नर शैल enjoy immunities. That means the president and governor, is exception to the Article 14. He enjoys or she enjoys a special immunities, right? दूसरा है आर्टिकल 361A. कल ये आप पढ़ के रखिएगा, कल हम इस पे डिस्कस करेंगे. ओके अमीशा, कुछ एक्सेप्शंस हैं आर्टिकल 14 के, राइट टू इक्वालिटी के, राइट? ये पढ़ के रखिएगा. आर्टिकल 361, आर्टिकल 361A. थर्ड आर्टिकल 105, राइट? इसमें है कि जो एमपी हैं, हमारे सांसद, एमपीज ऑफ इंडियन पार्लियामेंट एंजॉय सम स्पेशल इम्यूनिटीज, राइट? देन आर्टिकल 194. फोर्थ आर्टिकल 194. हियर एमएलए, हियर एमपी. ना 361 में है. ओके, न्यूज़पेपर एडिटर, एडिटर को है एक्सेप्शन, यहां पे प्रेसिडेंट एंड गवर्नर को. ये मैं शॉर्ट में बता रहा हूं, बट कल हम इसको डिटेल में करेंगे ताकि आपको याद रहे कि अच्छा 361 प्रेसिडेंट और गवर्नर के लिए क्लाउज है, एक्सेप्शन. 361A ओके, न्यूज़पेपर एडिटर के लिए एक्सेप्शंस हैं. आर्टिकल 105, मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट. एमपी मतलब मध्य प्रदेश मत लीजिएगा, राइट? डोंट टेक एमपी एज अ मध्य प्रदेश, इट इज अ मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट. आर्टिकल 194, इट इज एमएलएस, राइट? मेंबर ऑफ लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली. एंड देन फिफ्थ एक्सेप्शन इज आर्टिकल 31C. Okay, so these are exceptions. Am I making sense? You have noted down? These all are exceptions. So अगर मैं इसको बिना पढ़े हुए, आपके पढ़े हुए डिस्कस कर दूं तो आपको मजा नहीं आएगा। यस, आर्टिकल 31C, तानवी, महक, ये सारे आर्टिकल आप पढ़ के आना कल, फिर हम डिस्कस करेंगे तो आपको मजा आएगा कि अच्छा आप रिलेट कर पाएंगे, घर पे ही रिलेट कर लोगे तो बस मुझे आपको कहना है बस, ठीक है। और मैं ऐसे कुछ कह दूं ये सारा चीज, फिर आप लिखोगे उसको, पहले अच्छे से पढ़ के आना, राइट। तो जो भी हम डिस्कस करेंगे पहले आप पढ़ के आओ, मैं भी पढ़ के आऊं, राइट। So you read all these articles, Elizabeth and Banker Land, and then we will discuss these all exceptions to the Article 14. Okay? Right. Done? Everyone? Any confusion? Any questions? If you have, then you can ask me. Yes, Nilesh.
Sir, in this Article 14, within the territory of India, what does it mean, sir? Within the territory of India?
Within the territories of India means, if you are being violated in, like for example, outside of the India, in Afghanistan, for example, Afghan people are, stuck in the Afghanistan, and state violate equality, right? So state prefers someone else than you. You cannot challenge in the court that I have been violated equality before the law.
Sir, the foreign embassy, Indian embassy in other country, will it count as territory of India? Because it is a state.
Embassy to territory of India है.
In any other country, मतलब किसी और country में हमारी embassy को हम territory of India मान सकते हैं? या for example, Air India है. Air India is part of state.
Yeah, part of a state. Yeah, it is part of a state.
Yeah, supposing any vessel is there and it is beyond the territorial waters,
right? So
will it be considered the territory of India?
It is contested. It is very contested. See, since you have used the Air India, right? Air India is a part of the state, yes, but it is outside of the territory. It's not inside of the territory.
तो मतलब वो प्लेन का अंदर अगर या वेसल के अंदर होंगे तो वो टेरिटरी नहीं माना जाएगा.
Land boundary, very contested. You have asked very contested questions. It would be Air of India or ship, any ship would be called as Indian state, and here the within territory of India means within the land. We have territorial boundaries, right? But since the authority is Indian state, so it would be considered as a territory of India. It is, from my point of view.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Right? For example, आप US में है और US के embassy में आपके rights violation होते हैं. Can it be challenged?
No, sir. मतलब equality के grounds में, because that is neither state, neither Indian state nor it is in the territory of India.
But embassy is part of the state.
Indian embassy. Indian embassy is a part of state.
Exactly.
But the confusion was regarding whether it will be counted as territory of India.
No, it won't be called territory of India. We'll check it and we'll discuss it tomorrow. Is it fine? Let me discuss.
Yeah, sure, sir.
Yeah. That's very, you should not be assured with someone. If there is a land of confusion, just have discussion over it and make a conclusion. Okay, you have written all this?
Sir?
Yes.
Sir, could you explain last point at the Article 31C?
Article 31C. हाँ, क्या समझना है उसमें?
Sir, what is all about it is?
पूरा पढ़ के आना है आपको. कल आर्टिकल 361, 361A, 105, 194, 31C, and then we will discuss. अगर मैं अभी कह दूं तो अभी ये है कि there will be priority of DPSP over fundamental rights. Okay, so when there is a law in order to implement Article 31C, it will not be claimed to violate Article 14, 19, right? So आज अगर पढ़ के आएंगे तो कल मैं अगर समझाऊं तो आप अच्छे से समझ में आएगा. Okay, कौन था? Alok, I hope. Alok, yes. Yes, Daud, go ahead.
सर इक्वालिटी बिफोर लॉ इज अ नेगेटिव राइट आपने बताया.
Negative right, yeah.
वो नेगेटिव राइट क्यों है?
क्योंकि आप बोलेंगे कि मुझे भी बच्चे के बराबर सजा दो. बच्चा बोला है बच्चों को कम सजा दे रहे हो तो मुझे भी कम सजा दो. महिलाओं को अलग से रखा है, मुझे भी कहीं और अलग से रखो. इट इज नेगेटिव, यानी कि यू इंडिविजुअल एसर्ट ऑन इट, राइट? Individual asserts on it and state has to follow it, because of course this is a violation. अगर कोई चाइल्ड को कम सजा मिलती है एक मर्डर पे और मुझे ज्यादा मिलती है, मर्डर इज अ मर्डर. चाइल्ड हैज आल्सो डन मर्डर, आई हैव आल्सो डन मर्डर, राइट? एंड इक्वालिटी बिफोर ऑफ लॉ में क्या होगा? जो चाइल्ड को सजा मिलेगी वो मुझे भी सजा मिलेगी. Are you getting my point? But this is negative. Yes, Mahak, go ahead.
Sir, tomorrow we have tests, so how can we discuss these articles?
Day after tomorrow, day after tomorrow.
Okay, sir.
ठीक है? Okay. Now, I want to discuss one judgment, right? And that judgment about gender identity or sexual orientation, right? If you will not disturb me, then I'll be able to discuss in 10 minutes. If you'll disturb me, then I will carry out this discussion in the next class. But of course, if you have issue, you must disturb me. Okay? You must disturb me. That's good. I'll appreciate it. Okay, so one point you should write that in Indra Sahini versus Union of India case, the Supreme Court said that equality before law and the equal protection of law is basic features of Indian Constitution. R इज नहीं होगा, R दो चीज है. R basic structure or part of basic structure. Parts of the basic structure of Indian Constitution. कितना लिख लिया तो मुझे बताना. Done? Very good. So in Indra Sahni versus Union of India case, the Supreme Court said that equality before law and the equal protection of law are parts of the basic structure of the Indian Constitution. And partly you know what is basic structure. Now come to the sexual orientation. Have you heard of LGBT? Gay, lesbian सुना है कभी? नहीं. Yes. So what is LGBT? आज नहीं होगा मुझे लगता है, एनीवे जो भी होगा, LGBTQ. So L stands for lesbian, gay, B for bisexual, T for transgender, Q for queer. Yes, so you all have heard it, LGBT community, right? Right. You know, it was a crime. It was a crime to engage in, engage in even consent-based same-sexual orientation. It was a crime, right? So it was a crime. It was not only in India. If you look at the British society, you know, मैंने क्या कहा अभी तक कि LGBT community, L मतलब lesbian, G means gay, B means bisexual, T means transgender, Q means queer. और ये LGBT community इकट्ठा कहा जाता है कि this is, you know, same sex orientation, right? और ये क्राइम था, अभी नहीं, ब्रिटेन में भी क्राइम था. ब्रिटेन में तो अगर जानता था कि ये सेम सेक्स ओरिएंटेशन है, उसका मॉब लिंचिंग हो जाता था, राइट? बट अब अगर आप इंडिया में देखेंगे तो इंडिया में इट वाज अ क्राइम, इवन इंडिया, राइट? किसी ने बोला सेक्शन 377 ऑफ IPC. Okay, Alok, thank you for your information. So IPC 377 criminalizes the same-sex marriage, और same-sex marriage तो छोड़ दीजिए, अलाउड भी नहीं था, अभी भी अलाउड नहीं है, same-sex sexual orientation. But there was an existence of same-sexual orientation. There was a gays, lesbian, bisexual people. But if I am engaged with someone with consent, with someone, if I'm male, then male. If I'm a gay, am I violating any other person's right? No, I'm not violating someone's other's right? Then if you talk about right to equality, should I be allowed to go for that? Actually, if you talk about constitutional morality or legal morality or constitutional morality, then yes. But if you talk about social morality, सोसाइटी में अब लोगों से जाके पूछिए कि पापा मुझे ना उसे शादी करना है, राइट? किसी लड़के का नाम ले लीजिए, फिर आपको पापा बताएंगे, फिर बोलेंगे पापा कि पापा संविधान मुझे अधिकार देता है, फिर पापा आपको बताएंगे कि संविधान क्या है और आपका अधिकार क्या है, राइट? ओके, सो दैट, but if you know, the transgender community, gay, lesbian, are not socially recognized, right? They are misrecognized in the society. They are laughed at. You know, people are look them with very inferior, very bad eyes, right? But this community are fighting for their rights, and they have been fighting from decades, right? So a case was appealed in Delhi High Court. That case was Naj Foundation versus Suresh Kaushal versus Naj Foundation. and this case was, I think, in 2008 or 2001. We'll tell you tomorrow in detail. Delhi High Court decriminalized IPC 377, but the Supreme Court again criminalized that. Supreme Court ने नहीं कहा कि नहीं आप ये क्रिमिनल एक्ट है, बट जब सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने कह दिया तो हाई कोर्ट ने मान गया। अब क्या कर सकते हैं। बट बाद में सुप्रीम कोर्ट में रिव्यू पिटीशन गया, और सुप्रीम कोर्ट रिव्यू पिटीशन में ये कहा नवतेज सिंह के जौहर के केस में कि यस, इंडिविजुअल हैज राइट फॉर देयर सेक्सुअल ओरिएंटेशन। सो आज तो नहीं, कल इसको हम डिटेल में पढ़ के, कल नहीं, कल के बाद परसों, you go through article 15, article 16, 2 article, and then वो जो article 361 है, 361A है, हाँ 105, 194 and 31C, you must go all these articles we will discuss in the next class. Here I'll stop and see you day after tomorrow. बेस्ट विशेस फ्रॉम माय साइड। कल अच्छे से करें, आप लोग अच्छे से क्वेश्चन पढ़ें और करें। आई होप you will perform good. I'm since I'm teaching and I see your response, I can judge. I have some sense of judgment. I can judge, right?
Test preamble का
टेस्ट अभी तक जो मैंने पढ़ाया सब तक है। अभी तक ये नहीं होगा कि मैं फिक्स कर दूंगा। मैं जितना बढ़ता जाऊंगा, टेस्ट का जो दायरा है आपका बढ़ता जाएगा। आज भी अलका, आज भी इवन LGBTQ पर भी एक सवाल होगा, ठीक है? आप कर लेगा।
सर टेस्ट के बाद क्लास लेना होगा, मतलब आपने कहा था 36 मिनट की क्लास है। कल
ले लेना क्लास, कल कर लेना क्लास। कितना करोगे? पेपर लीक हाँ करा देता हूँ, अभी करा देता हूँ। कुछ अकाउंट नंबर दूं? ऐसे नहीं होगा। यस, अकाउंट नंबर चाहिए तो बताओ। हाँ
मेरा मतलब तो आपने बताया ना एलजीबीटी पे क्वेश्चन रहेगा।
हाँ तो बता दिया, एलजीबीटी पे रहेगा, प्रियम्बल पे भी रहेगा, राइट? जितना पढ़ाया उसके थोड़ा हिंट है, ये लीक नहीं है। मैंने क्वेश्चन नहीं बताया, मैंने आपको आइडिया बताया है कि इस पे भी एक सवाल रहेगा। हाँ आइडिया बताया है, आपको सिलेबस बताया है, तो ये पेपर लीक नहीं है। पेपर लीक कराना है तो मुझे बोलिए, मैं पेपर लीक भी कर दूंगा, कोई बात नहीं। आई कैन डू दैट ऑल्सो फॉर माय डियर एंड डियर।
सर ये लीक मत कीजिए, मतलब लीक ही करना है आपको तो मेन एग्जाम का लीक कीजिए, हम लोग के काम आ जाएगा।
ठीक है, नहीं लीक करूंगा। यस अलका, प्लीज आप लोग मुझे भेज देना, राइट? प्लीज मुझे जस्ट रीसेंड दैट योर पेपर। आई विल चेक एंड सेंड बैक टू यू बाय टुमारो, ओके? और टुडे हो सकता है, अभी अगर आप भेज दें तो शाम तक मिल जाए आपको, शाम को। ओके, सो आई विल स्टॉप हियर। आई हैव अ नेक्स्ट क्लास। Okay, all the best. Take care of yourself. Have a good day.